like to introduce the next fellow, Christina Clover, a 2012 fellow in Young Adult Fiction.
Can you hear me okay? Can you hear me okay? Yes. I'm going to read from my novel Riding the Line. The protagonist is Selena, a 14-year-old girl. And this is fairly early on, but she's just developing a crush on an older woman. As the bus engine started up and we continued on our journey, I sat up in my seat and looked down the aisle. Carly nudged me. "Look at the state of that," she said, nodding towards the front of the bus. "Just when you think she can't get any uglier, she does." Sarah Edwards had just got on and was walking towards us, glancing around for a seat. It was true. Today she was even more scruffy than usual. She looked as if she had very recently got out of bed and pulled on yesterday's clothes. Her mousy hair hung tangled around her shoulders, and her school polo shirt looked creased and dirty. From our position, just a few seats from the back, we had a good view of almost everyone on the bus. The girl who was sitting in front of us picked up her bag from the floor and put it on the seat next to her, making it clear that the seat wasn't available. I saw several people do the same. Eventually, Sarah stopped next to Derek, who was equally unpopular. Even from this far behind, I could tell it was Derek. His jet black hair, intermingled with his trademark white flakes, gave him away. I felt sorry for the unpopular kids, but I couldn't understand why he didn't just sort out his dandruff. It would give people one less thing to have a go at him about. Sarah reached up to put her bag in the overhead shelf. As she did so, her shirt rode up, revealing the top of her trousers and the waistband of what appeared to be a pair of boxer shorts. "Oh God, Sarah, just sit down," I wished silently, but it was too late. Carly half stood up, leaning on the headrest in front of her. "You're wearing boys' pants, you freak," she yelled, pointing. "Did anyone else see that?" By then, everyone on the bus had heard her and stood up to look. Sarah shoved her bag to the back of the shelf and sat down, slumping in her seat. "Hey, Sarah," Carly called out. "Are you hiding a cock in there too?" The bus roared with laughter. Sarah didn't even turn around. From where I was sitting, I could just see the top of her tilted head. She was staring at her lap. Carly eventually plonked back down and faced me, still grinning. "Did you see that? Those were blatantly boxers," she repeated. "Were they? I didn't see," I lied. "She's such a dyke," I didn't reply. "Her mum's a dyke too," Carly continued. "Holly's brother reckons he saw her touching up some woman in the pub last week. I think old dykes are even worse, don't you?" I suppose. "Are you going to the camp meeting tonight?" "Yeah, I'm going over to the stables straight after school. Thought I'd help Lucy with the kids' lesson before the meeting. Should we walk over together?" I had a sudden ache in my chest. Carly was spending the afternoon with Lucy. "I can't," I muttered. "I have to pick up Isaac from the after-school club and take him home. I'll be at the meeting, though." "You could always bring Isaac with you. He might be less of a pain in the ass if you get him mucking out some stables." "Yeah, maybe. I'll see what mood he's in." Carly started chatting away about a new boy, Richard, the latest on her list. She fancied him like crazy, or at least she claimed to. Personally, I thought she probably just wanted to pull him before any other girls at school did. I wasn't that interested in hearing about him from the 100th time, so I rested my head against the window and stared out at the moving countryside. I tried to listen, but I found that my mind kept straying back to Lucy. It seemed unfair that Carly was going to help her all evening, and I had to look after Isaac. I thought about the other day when I first met her in the tack room, and then how she'd appeared at my side after I fell off Meader, rubbing my back, helping me to breathe again. My stomach folded in on itself. It was almost painful, like being nervous.